Is 2024 the year that you decide to finally upgrade to your next home? I had the privilege of helping multiple families this year in 2023 go through that process, and there were a few concerns that each one of them had. The one that kept coming up is they wanted to go directly from their current home into their next home without having to idle somewhere by renting or living with somebody else while they found the right property. When that request is made of me, we will close on your upleg within 24 to 48 hours after closing on your residence. Here's a few examples. My client at 1224 Barranca in Glendora closed on February 8th. We were able to close on their purchase in Chino on February 9th. Here's another example. In July 18th, we closed on a property here in Southgate, and they bought a property in Downey, which we closed 2 days later on July 20th. And lastly, we even had a client who went across the state from San Bernardino to Texas, and that one we were fortunate enough to actually close on her Texas property a few days before we closed on her San Bernardino property. It's just kind of how the financing worked out. It was favorable to my seller, so it all kind of worked out. But we understand with low inventory that this is a big concern, and we want you to know that we are able to help you through that process and get it done the way you wanted to get it done. The second concern that comes up is actually ties into the first one, because there is low inventory. Will we be able to find the right property? And the answer is yes. It is a team effort, but we have strategies that will allow us to not only find the right property for you, but also make sure that you look favorably when we submit your offer and that your offers do get accepted. So please note, we understand what that concern is all about, and we make sure that we will guide you through that process. And lastly, one of the other concerns that keeps coming up over this last 6 to 12 months has to do with interest rates and inflation in our economy. People want to make sure they're making the right decision and buying at a better price than they should. So every time we submit an offer, we go through a process where we analyze the purchase and we make sure that you're comfortable with it and that it is the smart thing to do. So if you are making a move in 2024, guys, reach out to me now or whenever you're able to do that, and let's start having these conversations. All right, hear it out. God bless.